this man called Willy Wonka.
The greatest candy maker in the world.
And he's retiring to make way for someone new.
So he sends out 5 golden tickets
inside Wonka bars.
And 5 lucky children find him.
4 of them are complete brats
and 1 Charlie Bucket. He's not completely perfect, but he tries to do everything the best he can.
And Willy Wonka's having a contest.
So he tries to figure out who's the best one to run his factory, who's the best behaved. And it's just kind of their journey through the Great Wonka Factory.
This show is so much fun for me to be a part of because I absolutely have always loved the book, the Roald Dahl book, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And I also always loved the 1971 film version. And this show has the songs from the film in it, and it's got a bunch of other songs in it too. A lot of good musical surprises in it, I think, for people that are fans of the film.
It's basically just crazy Roald Dahl children's story. Get to see kids kind of running around doing their own thing, experiencing a story from their point of view. They are various stages of brats that you get to see, as well as one good kid, and watch them work through the chocolate factory and see ways you should do stuff and ways you shouldn't. Lots of morals.
It's kind of about how there are a few kids who they're not always the best, let's say, but then there are the other ones who try to be good as much as they can, and even if they're not complete perfect angels all the time, I mean, you can still do pretty good with almost perfect. And so it kind of brings out a bunch of different traits in a bunch of different kids, and it's kind of cool to see how they all come together and solve all their different problems.
Encourage someone to come to the Renaissance Center and see Willy Wonka on several levels. Number one, if you have small children, this is going to be the perfect show. Not only is it bright, it's colorful, it's fun, it's fast-paced. So if you've got a child that maybe has a short attention span but likes to go out and likes to do things, that's perfect. If you're an adult, you're going to get the humor, you're going to get the songs. It's going to bring back probably memories of either when you read the book or when you saw Gene Wilder, originate the role on film. But I think everyone's going to walk away with a new favorite part. And I think that that's a big deal, is to come experience live theater. And I think not a single person will walk away with a sad face.
It would be really great to see and really funny. There's a lot of funny things, a lot of exciting things, and it tells you a lesson.
It's got really good meaning to it. It's got a great moral. And I think that grown-ups and kids alike will have fun watching it. Because it's great to see the kids' point of view through the entire whole factory. And then the grown-ups will kind of get the same meaning, but from a fairly different point of view, and helps them kind of remember when they were kids. I'd probably say it's really interesting for both kids and adults to see the different views, because the kids, they can always hear the great music and see all those bright colors like everybody else has said, but for the adults there's kind of that second meaning to it, that you can kind of look past it and see the meaning behind everything that's going on.
It's going to be enjoyable by little kids. You can come see it, bright colors, lots of music, funny things happening on stage, but also there's enough humor in there for adults, and it's just a good show for all ages. It'll be something for everybody to come see.
The dialogue is funny, and then of course the songs, and it's a classic that she and I grew up to, watching Willy Wonka the movie, and then getting to come see it on stage.
I think most people would say Willy Wonka was about 5 children winning golden tickets and going to the factory and taking a tour. But for me, Willy Wonka is about hope. During these trying times, it's nice to have a reminder that the good guy doesn't always finish last. that when you are good and when you do good, it comes back to you and you are rewarded for it. And it's nice to give everybody a glimmer of hope that if you are good and you stay, you hang in there and you go through the trials and the tribulations, that you'll come out in the end a better person.
It's got all kinds of kids in the cast, which I think will be a lot of fun for the kids in the audience. And it's just one of those stories that kids love. Everyone's familiar with the book, and I think it'll be a real blast for people to see it brought to the stage.